I just now heard it just now happened apparently the explosion in Boston, and no one's saying much about it. No one's saying whether it's by the time this video airs, probably you'll know a lot more than I do. But no one's saying whether it's terrorist or not. But it's two explosions at the same time. So one explosion is an accident. Two explosions at the same time, probably not an accident. A lot of bad things have been happening, especially in this country. I mean, you could probably make the argument that the world in general is going to hell, but especially in this country, this has been a bad year. And I think partially it may be that it's a lot easier to destroy than it is to create. Destroying is easy. I mean, we got enough nukes in our arsenal to destroy the whole world many times over at the push of a button. Destroying is easy. Building is not easy. And it feels like, just my personal opinion, and yes, this is the second time that I've been serious on one of my videos. It seems like to me that our culture has been tending to glorify destruction over creation, because building is hard, one. Two, it's not glamorous. It doesn't get any credit. Rambo out there kicking ass and taking names, and certainly, I play computer games where that's the main activity. He gets all kinds of credit. School teachers and medical people and philosophers who try to improve the human condition don't get much credit at all. And so there's kind of it seems to me, kind of a sickness going on. And partially it takes a certain amount of selflessness to be a builder instead of a destroyer. I'm assuming that if this is a terrorist act, that whoever did it had an agenda of some kind, either personal glorification or a political or religious agenda of some kind. It's no great stunt to pursue your own selfish agenda at the expense of everything else. That includes political agendas, religious agendas, whatever the agenda is. Your own personal agenda. In a way, building up construction is agendaless. There is no political philosophy behind trying to improve the human condition. I mean, there are political philosophies that can attach themselves to that idea. But that in itself is not really a political philosophy. It's it's just improving the human condition. Feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, trying to heal the sick. There's not really a lot of politics or personal agenda behind that. It seems like to me we need to figure out ways to teach people to set aside their selfish impulses for a minute and try to do stuff that builds up the whole human condition of all of us. Just a thought. It's not something particularly profound, really. It's like, hey people, stop killing each other, start building shit up. But if you think about it, what it entails, there's so much selfishness on so many levels in society. I mean, I'm speaking about American society because that's the society I know. I assume that much the same is true in many other societies as well. You have corporations pursuing their own profit agendas. You have government pursuing their own bureaucracy agendas. You have religions pursuing their own religious agendas. No one is pursuing the human agenda, which is making things better for all of us, educating the stupid, feeding the hungry. The human agenda is those things. Making life better for all of us, pushing the human condition forward. No one's, although people say they advocate for that, not a whole lot seems to be, they don't really put the rubber to the road on that a lot. It seems like the human condition, aside from from charitable institutions like you know, the stuff that Jimmy Carter and Bill Clinton and George Bush are doing now that they're out of office. I mean, that sort of stuff is improving the human condition, but there doesn't seem to be much of a culture of doing that. I mean, you know, people who are already rich can tend to do that. Bill Gates has many charitable, you know, stuff. But there should be a culture in the whole country and world of doing that. You know, blowing shit up doesn't solve anything. You know, it's easy. You know, nothing easier than blowing shit up. And I, you know, I make videos full of shit blowing up, and I know it. But I blow shit up. I just blew shit up just now because, you know, it's fun. But yeah, I do know the difference between games and real life. You know, in games you blow shit up to let off steam. In real life, you're supposed to build stuff up to make life better for all of us. Just a thought. Just a thought. Okay, second time I've ever been serious in my videos. A lot of folks might complain about this game that you have to do a lot of digging. Weirdly enough, to me, it's sort of satisfying. You know, you're getting stuff you need, and maybe building a new living space at some point. This particular place is my right outside the meteor crater. It's sort of my dirt mine, but at some point I'd like to turn it into dwelling like, you know, you ever seen the, well, of course you've seen, the original Star Wars had, Luke Skywalker was living in sort of an underground dwelling, which in fact was a dwelling that they have in Tunisia, that they just happen to go on location and use those underground houses. Anyway, I thought the idea of having an underground house would be kind of cool. So I'm digging. Now they say, or the quest givers say that they want eventually to move everybody somewhere away from the camp that they're at. Because the camp they're at sucks. I don't know whether that'll ever happen at this stage of the development of the game, but if it does happen, I'll have a nice little underground house for them to live in. A bunch of turrets on the top. Of course, nobody ever. No, the creatures don't actually attack here. So, for the most part, unless there's some sort of quest-related stuff that happens, defenses would be actually unnecessary because. This close to the meteor crater, the creatures never come. And that's the same way with the two bases, the base that you start out with, and the doctor's base, the Carter's base. Creatures, generally speaking, just never come there. So you don't really need defenses per se. And in the distance you can see the edifice I'm building in the crater itself. Pop out and take a look. And that's why I was digging is to get some stuff to build this up. I also got to chop some wood. I'm out of wood. Got 329 dirt blocks. Yep. Can I fit through that? Yes, I can. So I got a little porch out here. Close that out. Which we will extend, actually. And then I was trying to put an upper floor up here. I think this ramp got weird. Hold down the Alt key to remove stuff that you put down. Okay. How's that looking? Looking okay. Probably could extend it a little bit though. Yeah. Oh well. This is probably boring for you, so I won't make you sit through my construction of my my castle. And that's pretty much what this is going to be, is my sort of personal castle. Maybe have a few floors up here, great big old long-range cannons on top. So if the not that it would happen, at least not in this stage of the game, but if the alien humanoids, which at some point I'm going to go try to kick ass on, decide to dig us out, they'll have trouble. Dig us out literally, because there's not only this, but there's also all kinds of subterranean tunnels down there where I've been digging for ore, and the stuff I'm digging over there. So, they have to dig us out literally. Okay. Okay, between the maker of this computer and myself, we've been trying to melt my motherboard into a puddle of goo. The manufacturer put essentially was soundproofing, but essentially, thermally speaking, insulation on the back panel of my computer, the one that's the panel that's nearest the motherboard. And to aggravate that situation, I had some paper towels from my most recent mucus eruption stuffed between the computer and the wall. So essentially, we were just, you know, tempting the possibilities of a full motherboard meltdown. Fortunately, that did not happen, and I'm up and running again. But running much better too. Yeah, things are much better. What I'm hoping to do at some point in the reasonably near future, after I get through this spout of building and also need to cut some wood, I want to kill a bunch of alien humanoids because they're not human and they need to die. Yeah, that's fairly simple and straightforward, right? They're not human and they need to die. So we're gonna get with that at some point. I'm gonna be doing some stuff off camera. That shouldn't be there. Mining and so on. And cutting down trees. And then at some point I will be ready to attempt the possibly very fatal attempt to kill mass numbers of alien humanoids. Oh, what the hell's going on? No, I can't go out. Alright, we'll have to widen that. And that's what's coming up. Gertie's breakdancing, apparently. Get it on there, Gertie. Come on. Break it down. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I'm looking for a few lotus flowers to finish up a quest. Then we're going to head north and try to build a fortification against the humanoids, the alien humanoids, in the hopes of killing some of them. Which is my fondest hope, to kill them. Because they are pains in my ass. Of course, just because I kill them doesn't mean there's not going to be much more where that came from, but it's just an emotional satisfaction, you know? Oh, here's my old killing station. Yep, there it is. My first base. Okay, well, I'll let you know when something happens. That's a bizarre damn thing. New one on me, man. Long-eared funky kitty. Apparently peaceful. Not showing any signs of wanting to attack me or anything. Hello, do you want to be a friend? You're gonna suck my blood, aren't you? Yes, you are. But you're very cute. Very cute. Just make it my pet and then have it suck my blood as I sleep. Oh, fucking dogs. Still looking for that lotus. Why I think that magically it's going to be here, I don't know, because there's a lot of A lot of plants and herbs here. I'm pretty much taking the philosophy of avoiding conflict because I don't want to spend my whole life mining. You know, it's bullets are expensive, you know. Too bad you can't buy them with meat, or I totally would. I got meat coming out the waz. I got 567 units of meat. Well, unfortunately, you can't buy bullets. Like, one of those guys just needs to make that his job, is supplying me with bullets. I supply him with meat, he supplies me with bullets. That seems like a fair deal. All this is wonderful, but it ain't. What it ain't is it ain't Lotus. Sis. I'm trying to think of where I've seen Lotus. I don't know, there was a small patch near the, oh, fucking dogs. There's a small patch near the, you know what? Assholes. Let you get a little fucking cannon here. Boom. Cannon, please do your job. It cost me fucking bullets. God damn it. They didn't put that much hurt on me. It did cause me to waste bullets. Assholes. You were no help. That's corn cob. That's not gonna help me out. Alright, well this is probably boring, except for the killing part. And I still fully intend to head up north and try to ambush some humanoids, which will cost me even more bullets. Maybe I should make more bullets now, just to get ahead of the rush. Okay, we're about to go up north and battle the indigenous population. People who are rightfully here. First I want to show you around the future site of our luxury underground condos. That's right there. And of course, in the distance is my castle, because since I'm the only survivor who's actually doing any work, they better fucking make me the queen. they're all like, "Nah, we don't like this planet. We're just gonna stay here at the camp." I was like, "Shut up, bitches! Poppy is the queen of this planet now. You will obey." Here's my castle. It's still a work in progress. Offers an excellent vista of the surrounding territory. Also, I honestly forget if I have already introduced my new weapon. The problem is with iron is that it's useful for so many things, and copper is not so much. But copper also doesn't make as good bullets. So I designed a gun to be used to use copper bullets with that has 4 barrels. Mad Max Boppy Edition. We've got 4 barrels designed for shooting copper bullets. Because I still got plenty of copper around here at the crater, whereas the iron's pretty much tapped out. And iron is useful for more things, so we use copper for the bullets. And there's the gun on her back. And I have 1,000 rounds, and you'll be surprised at how fast the ammunition will go. Okay. I only show 750, but I do have 1,000 rounds. Let's see. Okay. Let's head up north. Now my goal here is to build a fortification close enough to the mountains in the north to attract their attention, but not so close that they start attacking me right when I start building. Hoping to build sort of at the foot of the mountains or the hills over here. And it's gonna take me a while to get there, so I'll let you know when that happens. Okay, we're getting in the general neighborhood, so things could start heating up. Yeah, get that clown dog. I can't really say when these guys will attack, except that they usually, as soon as you sort of get into the mountains here, they will attack. I'm looking to build my defenses before them. Bitch, please. And they'll sneak up on you pretty quick, so you got to keep an eye on your radar, make sure that you're not. These guys are not creeping up on you. And they can put a hurt on you too. Oh really? Thanks for the meat. Add to my already ridiculous supplies of meat. Like I said, I'm going to try to get close enough to the mountains where we'll get some coming by at some point. But not so close that they kill me while I'm trying to build shit. It might not be a easy... Yeah, get some... You got to keep one eye on the radar screen, because they can sneak up on you. Up on you and kill you mighty quick. Trying to find a spot that's sort of reasonably flat. Alright, what are these guys over here? Monkeys? I don't mind monkeys. It's probably about as good a spot as I'm going to find. I'll check out the environment, make sure nothing's stocking up on me. Oh shit. Wow, they just... They're tough too. well, maybe I should have my base a little further away. These guys don't seem to have any items to be picking up. Yeah, they disappeared. Okay, so we'll have our base a little further away. So obviously that's a little too close. Yeah. Since they were multi-ganging me. And we'll have our base over here. And then we'll try to lure them a little closer in. We use limestone. Yeah, they're tough too, man. They held up those guns pretty well. Alright, so this will be my central tower. Nope. On limestone. Yeah, I sort of expect them to be railing on my ass again any second. So. Excuse me there, son. Let's chop down some of these trees. No signs of them yet. Limestone. And they make a pretty fearsome enemy, to tell you the truth. This will be my sort of central tower. Keeping one eye on my radar. Probably there has to be some certain point you have to line you have to cross in order to get those guys to come after you. over here. Okay. I'll have to go buy some more revives after this. Okay, little dude. Sorry to wall you out, but not your house. Alright. Now this has to be tall enough to where I can have at least one more row sitting down in front of it. So. And then all we have to do is invite those boys to dinner. It's a shame that they don't have any kind of pickups on them. I mean, you go to all the trouble of killing them. It'd be nice if they had some kind of pickups, like, you know, iron or steel or something. I'm gonna add a limestone. Okay, we'll switch to stone. Okay, whatever. How about if I restart when we have something going on here?